Hi everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video. Today I'm going to be doing a page in my craft journal again, and I'm starting off by adding some of this white collage tissue paper from Dina Wakley. It's the church windows one. I can't remember which set that was from, but it's one of my favourites. I love the stamp set that goes with this, it's so good. So I'm just adding some pieces of that on using gel medium straight onto the background, so there's no gesso or anything on there yet, so this is the first layer of things that are going down. So once that was dry, I then started using colours I don't often use. So this is olive, and it's quite a yellowy green. It's not really one of my favourites, but when you put it with other colours, it kind of, I don't know, it works. So I'm using it with lime, and I think I'll use evergreen as well. So just using colours in the same sort of colour palette. So it is an analogous colour scheme. Then I'm using Peacock with this stencil, which is called Lattice. It's one of Dina Wakley's latest release stencils. I think it was a September release. So you can see it's starting to build up the greens, adding in a bluey green as well, and it still works because it's in the similar colour scheme. So then I'm just using a bit of white and using the Mantra stencil just to add some text onto the background as well. And I've actually managed to leave some of the, you can't really call it white space, we'll call it craft space. So I've left some of that too. So then this is a stamp from one of Dina's older sets, which is called Collaged Girls. And I decided I was going to use this one, and then I was going to use some scribble sticks. So I spritzed the stamp with a bit of water, scribbled on with the scribble stick, and then stamped it onto the collage tissue paper. So kind of with hindsight, this works really well. You end up with like a ghosted image, but I think the problem was that I used two similar colours for the stamped pieces. So if I'd done them all in like a black scribble stick, I think it would have worked even better, because when these get stuck down, you will notice that they do kind of disappear. And although I wanted them to be in the background, I didn't really want them to disappear as much as they did. But you know, hey ho, it doesn't matter. It was all, sometimes it's about, just like Dina says, about moving your hand and getting creative and getting arty, and forgetting about everything else. So, and also, you know, you try things out and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't quite work as you thought they would do. So, I mean, if you look carefully, you can see the images are still there. And then I just decided I was just going to play around a little bit with where they were while they were still wet. They did lift off really, really easily. So there we go, they're stuck down. But then you'll notice once they're dry that those two scribble stick images have almost vanished. So I decided I would then use this stamp from one of the Tim Holtz Media Marks set. I do love these botanical stamps. They're just one of my favourites to use. And then it was time for some writing. So using an ordinary black gel pen, I just did some wavy lines. That was the kind of mood I was in. And then just using my handwriting, I'm just filling in the writing, making the letters touch the top and bottom of the lines, just to get my words on the page. And then once that was done, and then of course it was just finishing off the page, adding some marks and the dots to the page, just to kind of, I don't know, just feels finished when I've done that. And that was really all I did. So there we go, that's the finished page. Very much an analogous colour scheme, just with the stamped image as the focal point. So thanks for watching, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again soon.